Next up, we have Lifemote Networks. Please welcome them on stage.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eran, CEO and co-founder of Lifemote, where we're fixing home Wi-Fi using AI. So more than half the homes in Europe have access to 100 megabits or more of broadband internet. This is quite fast. 3 out of the 4 fastest countries in the world are in the Nordics. We have found, however, that users get these high speeds for less than 40% of the time they're home. Typical user will call their ISP about twice a year. We've probably all been there, done this. About half of these are to complain about connectivity, which today usually means Wi-Fi. A Wi-Fi call is a brutal affair that usually takes about half hour. The call center agent just sort of tries things, reboots the modem, maybe changes the channel. They eventually run out of options, and they either just replace the modem or dispatch a tech who ends up doing the same thing. We have found that more than 80% of modems replaced in this fashion are not broken, and after basic tests will be sent right back out into the field, just delaying the problem. Wi-Fi is not magic, although I'm sure it does seem that way to a lot of people who work with it. All you need to do is configure the software on the Wi-Fi devices correctly after you have deployed the correct hardware. Our team working on this is comprised of veterans and passionate developers. My co-founder, Buddish, and I each have more than 15 years of experience in telecoms. The team has spent more than 5 years together as flatmates, lab mates, and office mates, and we're a group of Wi-Fi, cloud, and AI experts. Now, this is a fairly uncommon mix that has allowed us to build our core product, which gathers information continually from modems in the field, along with the call center, and takes this up into our cloud, where all the data is processed every day to generate insights and predictors for the ISP to analyze and fix problems, often before the users even know they are there. The real magic starts to happen when the call center can provide supervision into our algorithms. Through a series of generated specific questions generated specifically for that household, we can validate or invalidate our hypotheses so that our algorithms, our machine learning, starts getting better, and we can actually project high-impact fixes to the entire population. Looking at all the data allowed us to observe trends that were before hidden, such as the correlation between, for a city, the usage of neighbors' Wi-Fi and data loss. Insights like this allowed us to build an AI that can customize the software for every single home, such as our feature that will choose your channel and power based on the behavior of your neighbors that the system learns on a per household level. We're coming up on 100,000 households now, deployed in Norway and Turkey, with a pilot launching soon in Finland. We're raising cash now to address the entirety of the Nordics and the Benelux region. In the first year that we've been deployed, we've been able to reduce calls to our pilot ISPs by 10%. This is before the full system has kicked in for the entire year. We believe that we can move this number up to 20% with our new technology after we've run it for a full year in our new customers. The system is live now for a specialized view for the customer center, which allows us to do a one-call resolution. 30% of customers who call the ISP will call again within the same month. This means not only was their problem not solved, but there were other people whose problem was not solved, but who didn't call a second time, but instead turned to another ISP. This is very critical for ISPs this coming year. We also have specialist view, where we can escalate problems that the call center agent cannot themselves fix, and specialists within the ISP organization or ours can actually address the problem. We have a proactive maintenance capability that can do zero-call resolution. This way, we can actually try fixes without the user actually even being aware of the problem, so that we can create non-interrupted user satisfaction. This is a huge booster of Net Promoter Score for ISPs. And last but not least, we actually identify who the ISP can upsell services and hardware to. This is critical because if the ISP does upsell something, such as faster broadband, they should be sure that they can deliver it and not be bottlenecked by things such as Wi-Fi coverage or DSL upgrade capabilities. I'd like to thank you for your attention.